It's on the road today. This is City Hall. That's a reflection of the ghetto ass store across the street. Anyway. This is one of the filthiest bus stations in the entire town. Just always. Like I said in the other video, there's like politicians and shit and homeless people. Fucking billionaires coming here, talk about new public works or whatever, right? And then you got some hobo. There's one lady who sleeps around the corner at, like, there. I'm like, do you think all the, like, important people at City Hall know that lady? It's like, hi, get off the stairs now, every morning. City Hall's open 4 days a week now. That's bad work ethic. There's no wonder this town is so shit. Everyone here has awful work ethic. People at McDonald's, cops, fucking payday loans, people are probably fucking just deliriously psycho. I mean, if you go to the hospital, you're getting gaslit by the nurses. If you go to the cops, they're like trying to tattoo a pentagram on you and shit. You go to Walgreens and they're trying to sterilize you. McDonald's, they're all high as fuck. Smith's is like the dark cult of fucking Zilly-Hoo or whatever. You go to Farmer Boys, they're gonna cook your brain on the burger. Look at this. That thing's been there for a while. Look. Everyone here has shit work ethic, from the bottom to the top. Everyone's an asshole. Everyone just uses their job to, like, get high. Fucking be Mr. Magic Looney Wizard. Whatever. This U-Haul, I mean, having to wait at this fucking, this place right here, it sucks dick because of this U-Haul place. They're always fucking with people. I applied for a job at a 7-Eleven, but it's around the corner. Now, I'm supposed to be going northwest right now. God damn it. Fuck. My landlord still hasn't hooked up the internet because we both owe like $300. So, she's like, I'm gonna wait until everyone pays their rent, and then I'm getting Wi-Fi. Once that happens, it's gonna be sweet. I still haven't got my payment from the fucking disability people, because I don't know, apparently they sent it to the wrong address or something, because she told them, send it to the other house. She fucking doesn't go over there and get it. She said when she does, she's gonna get me a cord for my computer so I can attach my monitor to it. Then I can spend all day and night playing Oblivion or whatever. It sucks because I really thought this $80 desktop I bought was gonna get, I thought it would at least have capacity for like 16 gigs of RAM, and if that happened, that would be perfect. That could run like anything. You can fit a 6 gigabyte, more than one graphics card in it that are like hella high end, but the maximum RAM capacity is 4 gigabytes. So it's like, I could run the shittiest fucking thing ever with amazing graphics, but it can't process things except graphics. a graphics capacity is like top of the line, but everything else about it is ghetto as shit. But I guess you get what you pay for. Poppers. Anyway. Today I thought about what a badass cover of fucking Electric Eye I did when I was sitting in the loony bin where they try to fucking brainwash people to be like gay Chinese Satanists. Have you ever been in a neighborhood where like there's just children like just screaming? It's because they're like high off, like just screaming like fucking Burzum, except literally just kids doing it. It's because they're like high and people are using witchcraft on them. I found that out when I moved to Nellis and they tried to do that to me. Like, wow, now I know what causes that. So if you hear that sound in your neighborhood, you gotta call CPS. Because there's people getting high with their children who are like 4. I don't know, does anyone know anyone who like publicly admits that they get high with their fucking toddler? Because it's obvious that there's people who do that in this town. Quite a few. You get neighborhoods where that's like the thing to do, is like smoke weed with your retarded child. Fuck. They never grow up right from that. You get on the bus and they're like screaming shit like weed makes his tits go fast. That's like a meme among little child hookers who are like smoking weed with their parents. They go insane. They go totally insane. In fact, that's how most people go insane. Is fucking getting high when they're too young. I mean, I wouldn't be such a crazy bastard if it weren't for the fact that when I turned like 16, all the drug dealers in the neighborhood, instead of weed, they were selling hash. And hash makes you fucking crazy, like 10 times faster than weed does. Hash is just like pure fucking schizophrenia right into your lungs. And it's not cool. I mean, you wouldn't like it. Yeah. Fuck. Everyone getting high at my house. It's fucking loony. They sit in their cars, they drive while high, they fucking get high and forget you haven't paid the rent, which is like cool. But they also get high and forget to do all the shit they were supposed to do. And they disappear all day and get drunk. So I'm left here with this old lady who's like a Jewish Wiccan. Like every day. Everyone else leaves to go fucking smoke up and get drunk and shit. I'm the only one there who isn't like a raving addict to crossfading. But being around there, man, makes me really want to drink. I get bored. Sometimes it makes me want to get high off hard drugs too, like fucking meth or something. It's like haunted. So if you have like synesthesia, you'll feel like a little meth pipe just floating inside of you. It'll be like essence of meth addiction. It's like, it's a weird feeling, but you'd kind of recognize similar feelings if you were like me and gave yourself synesthesia by thinking about feelings too hard. There's something going on down the street, I don't know what. There's all these cop cars or something, sirens and shit. But I don't know how I'm gonna go northwest from here. This is a street that pretty much goes straight north and then it veers off to the east. I mean, I guess I could go jump in someone's front yard, but I don't feel like getting a trespassing warrant. Because I already have like a fucking, like, littering ticket that has an arrest warrant on it because they waited until the last moment to put the ticket in so I wouldn't realize. By the time I checked, it was already in warrant status. And like, I don't even have a way to get all the way down there. Like, I got there once and I tried to like get a walk-in trial. But they schedule those. They're not even real walk-in trials. You have to schedule one. And I didn't make it because I moved back into this place I'm staying at now. And that's a long way. And I fucking forgot. So I need to go back there, reschedule it again and shit. But I don't want to end up in jail and missing this clinical trial. So I'm waiting until it's done. And I'm gonna go down there and be like, I'll just pay the fucking fee or whatever, because I'll have money to do that. Getting like $3,000-$4,000. I think they're cutting my payment because at first they said it would be $200 a day for every day you're in the inpatient. I mean, and you sit there for 3 weeks, $4,200. But then they're like, we'll give you $3,000. Like, that's not what the thing is supposed to pay. Of course they're being biased, right? I'm young and white. Everyone here is a ghetto fucking drug addict, even the doctors and shit, so. And I'm Puerto Rican too, which means not only are they racist against me, but they also want to sterilize me. So my virgin, fucking celibate ass self can't have a kid that fucking aces the test, but the teacher can't read it, so he gets an F. Yeah, that's why I failed so much at math when I was in like 5th grade. Because my teacher was an Asian. She had almond eyes. So she couldn't read my fucking awful handwriting. So she just marked all the questions wrong. I got them right. In fact, I don't even understand how people could make errors with these multiplication problems that nobody would ever use. There's no reason why you'd be in a situation where you just multiply these two huge digity numbers together. It's like algebra, you never use that either. In fact, if you can't understand algebra by the time you get there, you're a moron. Algebra is usually just like pretend this x is a 7. They're like, wow, this is 1st grade shit. Just, you lie about what the numbers are. From a school standpoint anyway. In real life, it's like, you still don't need it because you already have all the numbers you need. Like, when are you going to have like a fucking problem in your life that requires math where you don't know the other numbers and you'd actually just put X or Y? It's dumb. People are like, well, this is how you find the square root of this triangle or whatever. Like, the fuck am I gonna need to know that? Like, what's up? It's like a retarded guy getting high on the side of the street staring at a stop sign. Maybe he'd fucking need algebra just to figure out the thing he's doing because he's bored and wants to entertain himself somehow. Algebra is bullshit. long division. Not as bullshit as like big multiplication problems, because big multiplication problems are retarded. The bigger the numbers you're multiplying, the less chance that they'd be in a multiplication situation. Way I figure. So like the more you teach them bigger and bigger multiplication problems, the more and more you're wasting your whole time, all your time. Anyway, someone's fucking mentally like trying to put a fucking pentagram on my forehead and shit. I'm sick of these people. Y'all need to fucking die. No one needs you. You don't feel love. And it would be very honorable to stomp on your throats until you spit out your uvulas and windpipes. Look at this. There's another person on the bus to hell, right? In their minds, at least. That's why they tell you the things that they do. So you will be a victim, absolutely, who is damned in their minds because of them. Yeah. It's not because of you. That's why you decided to tell me the thing that was blasphemy and blame it on me, right? Mentally, I'm thinking of this conversation. Like, you guys don't need shit. You make enough to feed a family of 8. Like, what if I had 12 children? Like, that's why you got gay married, isn't it? To the chief. Yeah, he just sig-healed. I don't know if I got it on camera. Like 5 or 10 seconds ago. Anyway. They make up laws just so they'll have a job. Because they have no work ethic. They don't. They're like, we protect the law. And that's why this land is lawless. That's why fucking like, you know, they sig-heal in the streets because they have bad work ethic. They should be stopping that problem. Each one of these guys is a child fucking rapist, school shooter in disguise, and they're lucky they got a cop job so they got an outlet for their depraved ideas. Needless to say, there's no reason any of these people deserves love, but they don't feel it anyway. So it's like loop-de-loop. Anyone who loves them is fucking wicked. Or brainwashed. In fact, it's probably more likely. They just brainwash people with that fucking flesh trick. Or the shirt bullshit, right? People are pathetic. What's up? Shut up. Anyway, if you've ever been arrested, everything the radio says is fucking blasphemy. Basically. Or like witchcraft references. Or like delusional, schizophrenic taunting. Because they all do drugs and shit. That's how they got to say these things. was like last time, that time I got arrested, I was sitting in the back of the van. The lady on the radio was so fucking high off weed, so eager to insult whoever is in the van. I mean, it's proof that they're fascists. They don't know who I am. They know they were in the wrong, but they want really tear out your soul and eat it while giving you schizophrenia and fucking ruining your life too. If they could, they'd probably sacrifice you in the middle of a burning circle, but you know what they say, sooner or later God will cut you down. I mean, I've been in chains, chained to a bed. Fucking the nurse was gonna castrate me, but no, she couldn't. She tried, but she couldn't. Injected me with this weird shit. Right? It made me see like pulsing, like rotten flesh in front of my eyelids. Fucking that went away real quick. Even the U-Haul guy does drugs. Heretic. So, we're done now. Yeah. Boredom. Go to City Hall, use the Wi-Fi. Watch what happens. Well, that's what attracts the Harry Potter Dementors, disguised as fucking junkies and cops. Wish my dad was alive. Anyway, I'm gonna show you my house. My room. Ugh. This guy had a statue of an angel pissing, right? You've seen those before, haven't you? Well, someone came and broke the kid's dick off, so he's just holding an empty space. Very depressing. Actually, it could say a lot. Anyway, you know what's back? The little grasshoppers and cicadas too. They went away for about a week or two, and now they're everywhere again. Not as many as there were before, but there's some place they go and hide every once in a while, and then they come back. And that's what I think. They said it rained a lot this year, which it did. It rained a whole fucking lot this year. And that led to the fucking grasshoppers being able to breed really well, and you know, their young didn't all die. So this is gonna be like a grasshopper tear down in a few years, I think. Especially because it's been raining more and more every year. Anyway, hold on. What the hell? This isn't how a light makes any sense. This is my house. There's all the Wheaties stuff. Oh, I locked it when I left. I'm pretty much the one who keeps the place clean. Everyone else is always gone. Or high or something. They always forget to cook. Hello and welcome to... Yeah. My dark and haunted home. This is the tile that's in the little living room thing. Yes. It's a pretty nice place, but it doesn't have much in it yet. Here's the creepy mirror. The old lady thinks it's the source of all the demonic shit that happens here. There's me. See if this flashlight will work in a way that makes sense for a flashlight. Here's my room. I got a roommate. He sleeps right there, but he's moving out. This is my bed, which I puked on and cleaned up. But it was like orange through this camera lens anyway. Yep. That's about all I care to do at this point. That's all my clothes. Fuck, I'm so messy. Check this out. Look what I got. Pair of shoes number 2. First time in ages. And here's me. What's up? Diddle diddle. And now the dog is furious because someone really meant to imply some fastest mill shit. That's what I think. Yep. This is my lucky cup, I guess. Well, not lucky. It's terribly bad luck. There's my drugs and my Wi-Fi thingy that I didn't pay the bill for. Haha. There's my other drugs. These have anything? Oh, it's my ibuprofen. Look at this. 600 fucking milligram tablets of ibuprofen. That's so much as like a big brick landing right on your head. In fact, it's so strong that it can like ironically cause pain. But someone's been taking them because I didn't put them on my backpack. I'm not surprised with the way this group home is going with all these damn witches here. Someone here at least always has a major headache. Probably steel razor blades sticking in their brain if they try and visualize their mind or whatever. Yep. I'm going to ask them if they're going to make anything to eat, because the answer is probably no, and they probably mean to mind rape you with it, but you got to ask anyway, because eating instead of mind raping people is one of the key elements of staying alive. They don't seem to understand this enough, but if they did, I don't know if they'd have the compassion to act accordingly. Oh yeah, you want to see my fingernails? Check it out. Mangled to fucking hell. Anyway, whatever this is. Oh, it's an unnecessary string. Yep. This is home. This is my home. What it smells like is probably candles and abused inhalants. Anyway, I'm going to cut it off right at 30 minutes.